What's up, Chode Nation? Today I want to talk about a video game company showing love to the gamers instead of love to the money.
What's on Jay's mind?
Alright guys, so this video is about TT Games or Traveler's Tales. And if you're unfamiliar with them, they're a European, I believe they're out of the United Kingdom based video game company. They make the Lego games. Lego Star Wars, Batman, Marvel, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, so on, Jurassic World. Well, one of their latest installments is Lego Dimensions. Now, they recently released a patch about 2 weeks ago, and I'm a little late on this one, maybe even 3 weeks ago now. But the Lego games is something I play with my son, and I don't usually play them unless he is here. It's family friendly, and we enjoy playing them together. So I usually wait on him. Well, there was a patch 1.03, I believe, that I had to download last night because we just put it in. Lately it's been Mario Maker, so we haven't touched Dimensions a lot lately. But anyways, patch 1.03, I believe. It took about an hour to download, and that's an unusually long download time for a patch. So I went online and I started looking up what the patch was. Well, this patch is something that could potentially lose the company money. But I think they did this because they like I said, they have love for gamers. What you do is, okay, if you're unfamiliar with Lego Dimensions, basically what it is, it's a Infinity type of game or a Skylanders type of game, in a sense, where you got your starter kit, which I believe is like 90 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. And then you can buy different level packs, and you can buy different character packs and things like that. Well, the character packs are like 15 bucks a pop. The level packs are, I believe, $30 a piece. They got stuff like the Portal, The Simpsons. They've got, oh man, what do they got? They've got Back to the Future. They've got Doctor Who. They've got just all kinds of shit, because how Lego, or not Lego necessarily, but Traveler's Tales has acquired license to make games based on all these different movies, shows, etc., etc. Anyhow, so you buy these different characters. You can't play them in game. There's a portal. You put the character on the portal. You actually build the vehicles. Again, those go on the portal. Unless they're on the portal, you're not using them. Very much like Skylanders or like Disney Infinity. So this latest patch 1.03, what it does is it allows you to purchase use of a character where there might be a mini kit or something locked behind, you know, one of those gold shields that need a laser to cut it open, or a hacking terminal or something that the spaceman, you know, which you don't have out of the box. Well, it allows you to use in-game money or studs. Studs are what you collect as you're destroying stuff in the Lego universe. You get your money, coins, whatever you want to call it. They're called studs. You actually use these studs. You don't use actual money. So it's not like, oh, you can use this character for, you know, $1.99, whatever, without having to go to the store and buy them. No, you use 50,000 coins, in-game coins, so it's not actual money. So basically you got to farm coins, which you should be doing anyways, because they got, depending on the game, I think Indiana Jones was True Adventurer, True Jedi for Star Wars, so on and so forth. But we used it yesterday, and it was really cool, and my son said something, which you can get trophies without having to go spend money on these other character packs and map packs and things like that. But it makes it a lot easier if you have these other characters and their vehicles, because their vehicles usually have different abilities and whatnot you can use. And my son made it easier. Now we don't got to go spend a bunch of money to get a stupid trophy. And he's so right. He's so right. You know, we were going through a couple of levels, finishing some things up, and we went back through a few levels and wanted to get some mini kits, just basically to kind of test this in-game purchase. And I keep calling it a purchase. You're not spending actual money. That's the thing, is you're not spending actual money. To me, this is like, you don't see this these days. There's a lot of greed, and there's a lot of money in video games, period. And maybe that's where the greed comes in, because if you're a company, the bottom line is dollars. It's how much money can you make. And I get it. I get that from a business standpoint, but at the same time, I mean, it's bullshit. It is. I mean, this thing's already $100. You know, you got $15 character packs, $30 map packs. You know, you got your season passes. Battlefield, I saw the other day, a $60 version, $70 version, and then how much more in stuff game? Sorry, Battlefront. not Battlefield, but how many more in-game purchases would you have to make just to make it a little bit better gaming experience for you? I know a lot of times with like Call of Duty and stuff like that, they got different map packs, and if you don't have this map pack, you can't play that game online for that particular round or whatever. And in some games, Transformers War for Cybertron, it'll kick you out completely, and you got to go back through and hit multiplayer and you know, so forth. It's just a pain in the ass. But my point is, I'm getting a little off topic here. My point is, Traveler Tales, thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for thinking of us. Thank you for thinking of the gamer. Thank you for thinking of our wallets, the parents. You know, my son, he traded in a bunch of stuff, which I didn't want to do, but you know, when he said, I want to trade in these games and this stuff so you don't have to pay for it, I couldn't argue with that logic. So now, instead of basically you taking my 8-year-old's money and his games and whatnot, and you know, him trading them in, now you're saying, hey, you know what, wait an hour, download this patch, and in game you can use this character, you can use that character, you can use blah 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 blah. Thank you. I mean, I just want to say, for me, for him, thank you. And for other gamers who are sick and damn tired of microtransactions and sick and damn tired of DLC and whatnot, thank you very much. Thank you for thinking of us for a change. Hopefully, maybe companies like EA and Capcom will take a cue off of this and ease up just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. You know, we're already giving you as much money as we can afford to give you guys out there. So, a little bit of relief would be appreciated now and again. Alright guys, well that's what's on my mind this week. As always, if you got a topic you want to hear me talk about, ramble about, bullshit about, put it down below, and if I like it, I'll make a video. Thanks for watching.
Want more Shady, Jay? Of course you do. Hit subscribe to be up to date with what Jay has to say.